All right, let's be real. Staying consistent with drawing is one of the hardest things for us artists. Life get busy, we get tired, things come up, and that's normal. You don't need to draw every day, you just need to stay consistent over time. Today, I'm going to share 3 things that keep me motivated so I don't fall off even when life gets a little crazy. And this is everything that I've learned over the past year of me drawing again after taking a 13-year break of not drawing. Number one of the most crucial things I've learned is momentum over motivation. I used to wait for like motivation, like it was some magical spark that would just push me or make me draw, or I just get up and just go and do it. But here's what I've learned. Motivation, let's be real, it's unreliable, but momentum isn't. So I started committing to small sessions. And actually, at first I was just doing 2-minute drawings. I just had to draw for like 2 minutes a day. But recently, I've upgraded to doing, and what you can see from my time lapse here, I started doing 5-minute portraits. So I find a picture, find a reference, and then my goal is to draw it the best I can within 5 minutes. And I've gotten pretty good. I can see my progress from when I first started to like now. When it comes to drawing portraits, I'm able to pinpoint certain things. I'm able to see what I need to work on, and like my speed has went up a lot too. And you don't have to do this daily. This is just for me. I just do 5-minute portraits. Set a timer on my watch, 5 minutes, boom, get it done, see the best I can do, and just keep going on from there. And then like now I've just built up this momentum where it's like a warm-up thing for me before I really start drawing my piece. It doesn't have to be a masterpiece, just trying to get the ball rolling, and it doesn't have to be like hours of studying. It's just a few minutes whenever you can get it done. No pressure, it's just progress. By me just taking that time, putting the 2 minutes in or putting the 5 minutes in that I've been doing, something just clicked. And once I started, it's just boom, boom, boom. That keeps just pounding them away, pushing them out. Like it's nothing. Like it's gotten easy now, and I've became more comfortable when drawing portraits. Now, to be honest, when I go and draw like my more serious portraits, I start off with 5 minutes. I just like, hey, let's just see what we can get done within this first 5 minutes. And then we go from there, and then we spend more time on it. Like we make it exist first, and then we make it better later. Have y'all been seeing that trend that's been going around on social media? But that just a tiny bit of effort keeps your momentum alive. And the momentum is what builds consistency. Now for number 2, finding a personal reason on why you create. For me, if you haven't seen my past videos, I'm doing this because in the long run, I want to create my own manga. I don't want to create my own manga. I'm creating my own manga, and in order to do that, I want to learn how to actually be able to draw people, draw characters. I love character design and the unique styles and stuff and storytelling, and so that's what I want to do. That's my reason for creating, and then I just like having fun with. I love creating new things and worlds and characters and stuff like that. That's just me. That's what I love to do. But my overall goal is so I can create my own manga, create my own universe. You gotta figure out what yours is. There may be a point for you where you feel like disconnected with your art. You're practicing, you're posting, you're studying, but you don't really know why you're doing it. That's because you haven't figured out what is your reasoning why. What's your purpose for doing it? But once you figure, and it doesn't have to be like my purpose where I'm trying to make like manga. It could be for your piece. It's just something that fulfills you in the end. It could be anything. Be a small goal, long-term goal, just a reasoning for doing it. Heck, it could be just how you relax. Just give it a reason why you're doing it. And that, like, if it's just to relax, then that should make it 10 times easier for you just to go ahead and do it, because it's what you like doing. It calms you down. Anything else. So don't have that extra pressure in there. Figure out your reason. Is it to improve, to express yourself, to find peace, or to build a future? Your why gives you direction, and direction keeps you going. And then for number 3, just learn to enjoy the process, not the outcome. because that's one thing that I've been still working on, but it's so true. Because if you're a perfectionist, which crazy enough, I feel like a lot of us artists are, we focus more on the outcome than the actual process of creating itself. And when I was kind of like switched my brain to just enjoy the process and not the outcome, things got so much easier. And I think that's also another reason why the 5-minute portraits for me really work, because I don't have time to sit there. I got 5 minutes to make sure I get this the best I could possibly do. So I don't have time to overthink this. Oh, maybe should I move this line? Should I move that? No, I have to make sure I put the time in. I'm doing my best that I can with the time that I have. And I enjoy that. I enjoy this, not just be able to, okay, I'm just gonna go do it. I don't have to, oh man, maybe I shouldn't adjust this a little bit more. Then you erased it, and then like, dang, it was actually better the way it was at before. No, it takes the fun, especially keep erasing, undo it, erasing, undo it. It takes the fun out of it, and you don't really enjoy it because you're trying to make this perfect piece. And like I said, my other video and my perfection video, perfection doesn't exist. It doesn't, especially in art. I used to feel motivated when my art looked good. If a drawing came out bad, my confidence would drop. Probably the same for you. And then I didn't want to draw again. But then I realized something huge. I was tying my love for art to the results instead of the actual experience. Now I focus on enjoying the act of just drawing, not just the outcome. I know as long as I'm moving towards my goal and I'm putting in effort and being consistent, I'm gonna grow over time. As long as you're putting in effort to grow, like I said, 5 minutes, 2 minutes, going towards a goal. Now, if your goal, like for me, I'm gonna speak on me. Mine is to be able to create my own manga, my own universe, character design, all that stuff. All right. So that's my goal. So my little steps in between that I can work on a couple times out the week. Practice on drawing faces, practice on drawing anatomy, do some face studies, do some anatomy studies, just little stuff that will get me closer to my goal. Now, I ain't saying every single time I pick up pencil, it has to be this elaborate study or anything like that. Like, no, have some fun pieces in there. Do some stuff you actually want to draw and just incorporate the things that you're studying and learning into those drawings. So you're learning, you're growing, and you're implementing. But over time, it takes a little bit of time, but eventually everything will just start clicking and you'll see like, dang, okay, this makes sense. When you fall in love with the process, this consistency becomes natural. Every drawing, good or bad, becomes part of your journey and not a judgment of your skill. At the end of the day, staying consistent isn't about drawing every single day. It's about showing up in a way that works for you. You want to build that momentum, find your purpose, and enjoy the process. Do that, and consistency becomes effortless. Remember, trust your vision. Let me know in the comments what helps you stay consistent with your art. And if you want more videos like this, make sure you're subscribed and click that post notification bell to stay up to date when I drop new content. So if you want to see any more of my other content, I got a video here you might want to be interested in, or video here. But until next time, it's your boy Kalanji, and I'm out. Peace.